Welcome to Night City, a sprawling metropolis of neon and steel, where the year is 2060 and the future is as uncertain as the flickering holograms that paint the cityscape. In this Cyberpunk Red tabletop role-playing game, we start in the heart of Studio City, Night City's film and TV district, an urban sprawl pulsating with artificial light and hidden secrets. Nestled in a tight corner obscured from the glittering facade lies a haven for the city's solos, nomads and netrunners, the Fallen Hope, a legendary solo bar where acceptance comes with the weight of unspoken camaraderie. In the bar called the Fallen Hope, the group awaits a message from their fixer, Wolf. Wolf, accompanied by street samurai Roxy and Kissy, presents a mission to extract Tiger Claw boss Takikazu's accountant, Kang Ho Jun, from Kushida Hotel. The group assigned as getaway drivers and protection face unexpected challenges as Roxy and Kissy adopt an unconventional approach, posing as call girls. The group involved a series of complications, including an early explosion and a crowded lobby. Despite navigating through challenges, the group successfully extracted Kang, only to discover his true identity as Kang Ho Jun, not the accountant they expected. Upon reaching their employer Lee's apartment, they find him dead, a victim of Takikazu's vengeance. Confusion ensues as the Yakuza arrive to claim Kang. Tensions rise, leading to a confrontation at the island's bar, where Tiger Claws, Yakuza, and civilians engage in a brawl. In the chaos, Kang is abducted by the Yakuza. So it's probably been about 3 or so hours since that last happened. The brawl has completely halted as the police has arrived and kind of put a stop to that. There's a lot of NCPD around. Some strange reason to you guys, well, not strange, but you kind of expect it, but you're like, it's kind of annoying. The Yakuza men are let go without any repercussions by the NCPD. But yes, you guys are still in the island's bar, but you guys are just kind of sitting around, not really knowing what you're gonna do. You guys now have a bounty on your head, and it seems like the only way to really get rid of that bounty is to get the man you guys originally kidnapped back to the people who want him. What's the plan? You guys are sitting in this bar.
Well, we obviously need to find the right guy.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to be hanging out for a wee bit longer together. But we're
Looks
only
that
together
way.
for that one mission, but...
I guess so. Is it maybe worth calling up Wolf at this point?
See if we can get some more information on what's going on.
Yeah, you guys can call up Wolf. You'll call up Wolf. Who's the one doing the call? Who's gonna do the speaking?
I think the Jets and see who suggests it.
Jet does the speaking. Okay, so you call up Wolf. It's for a moment where you just don't get a response back. It's kind of dead quiet. You just hear the ding ding of the calling sound going off over and over and over. And eventually you do get a response. And you hear Wolf on the other end. Wolf's kind of just sounding like, yes.
Wolf. Slight problem. Thought we got the guy. Wrong guy entirely. Turns out the Yakuza's involved. I mean, is there any way you can point us in the right direction where we're meant to go? Everything's just went to shit.
The Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you describe to me what these Yakuza men kind of look like? What were they wearing? What were they driving in?
that kind of stuff.
Black sedan, about 2 people each car.
Well, that's not good. Okay, listen up, Jim. I think I got a pretty good understanding of who made a TikTok. So yeah, you got the Yakuza on your tail, you got this bounty on your head. You guys seem to be ones to kind of, you seem like sadists, let's put it that. But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are looking for a group, a Yakuza clan called the Winter Dragons. Sounds kind of like their shtick. They hang out in a warehouse in Studio City, not too far from the Forlorn Hope. There's a guy called Yamaguchi Yuki. He's the underboss. He coordinates affairs in Night City for that arm of the Winter Dragons. So if there's any place that the guy you're looking for has been taken to, it's probably there. But I do warn you, these Yakuza, they don't hang out in small groups, let's say. Typically there are about 20 or so men who hang out at that warehouse. Yeah, that's just a bit of a warning. So if you guys are really gonna clear your names and such, that's where I'll head to.
Alright, Winter Dragon. Not too far from Forlorn Hope. Yamaguchi Yuki, and he's the underboss. Okay, I'll fill everyone else in. Thanks.
No worries.
And he hangs up.
So, care to share of the costs?
Not here. Follow me. I'll direct everyone to the van.
You get out to the van, and as you get out to the van, you hear Casey just kind of standing there going, "You fucking what a fool!" She's like kicking the side of the car. I hate this. One job should have been simple. 50 fucking seconds. It should have been 5 minutes. I'm such an idiot. And as she's kind of screaming her head off, Roxy's just kind of standing there, really calm. But you guys do see there's the look of, she's frustrated as well, but she's definitely a lot better at controlling her emotions. Guys got a plan?
No, but jump in the van. We gotta talk.
Okay. And she instantly kind of like steps in. You still see Izzy kicking the fucking door, and she kind of steps in. She's like, oh. She kind of sits down in the corner with a big thunk. She's kind of like, oh. He's not too happy about it. Then the rest of you kind of get in there, and then you kind of slowly close the doors.
Okay, so these Yakuza are under this whole group name of the Winter Dragon. Ring a bell to any of you?
Can you all roll streetwise other than May, because May's not here? So, reminder again, this is a D10 system. For the people listening, we played a session of this before, but we accidentally fucked up the recording. Well, I did. So there's a bit of context there, which hopefully future me explains. Yeah, everyone who got 15 knows of the Winter Dragons. If you get less than 15, you don't. Yeah, the Winter Dragons are a clan of Yakuza. Yakuza have multiple different clans or working in different sections of kind of like illegal crime. These ones work under a kind of small Japanese company called Xiaomi Shipping. Xiaomi Shipping is kind of like a cover-up.
Would reply that yes, I do know Winter Dragon, heard of them around. Usually go around with a company called Xiaomi or something along those lines.
That's right.
Smugglers, as far as I know. Jet.
Okay, so that much we know. Good news. Where they're holed up, not too far from the Forlorn Hope. So we got that going for us. We gotta track down Yamaguchi Yuki. He's the underboss. If there's anywhere he'll be the guy we're looking for, he's gonna be there. Problem is, it's not like one or two guys. We're talking about a whole family there. We're not talking about nice house, got a dog. We're talking about the whole family.
There's stuff.
Well, let's just go knock on the door then.
Yeah.
Roxy kind of stands there going, don't be a... Knock on their door? What is that? No. If this is really the Winter Dragons, a group of the Yakuza, so on such forth, I don't think knocking on the doors would be such a, good idea.
Well, we won't turn up empty-handed. We'll bring them something they want.
Like what?
Very, very good question.
The guy they need? They already have him. Now we can't shoot the doors down because you guys lost our guns. Another thing is, all of us are too poor to pay them any money. So unless you guys have someone to smuggle in there, or a type of weaponry to smuggle in there, we ain't getting shit.
What about a Trojan horse? Just to get us in the front door.
How would we even get us through the front?
Easy. We get a crate, we tell them we got some shit to sell, we load it with brick, we wait it out, and then we're inside. As soon as we're inside, we can make our move.
Cool idea. And then, as Roxy's kind of sitting there going, it could be someone here could be selling them stuff. You're all in the back, and we'll get put in. We all can jump out and find the guy. I don't hate that though.
Another idea is I could do some distraction, offer them a wee personal set.
That too. Could do that. That is if they're fans of Jim Medical Me. That's two plans. Any other ones?
Maybe we could scope out the joint, see if there's a way that we can get in undetected.
In that case, I have to ditch my Arasaka gear, because I know the Winter Dragon and Arasaka have a really long history. The last thing they need is an Arasaka ninja with them.
As you guys kind of stand there, trying to think of what to say, you guys see, he's kind of stand up and go, what if we sell him a bunch of salt? That could be the way in. We can be salt salesmen. We can go there with a bunch of salt, say we want to sell it all, and they'll be like, yes, I don't know why they want salt. We were there beforehand. Maybe the salt's the clue. Maybe the salt's the answer. And then Roxy just kind of,
If we want to solve it, that's the best way to go about it.
all right. I think we have kind of the basis of a plan here. So, think of it this way. Some of you guys scope out the place. The others will prepare a way for us to get inside. While me, Kissy, modify the van so they can't see into the back of it, so we can get in through the Trojan horse, let's say. And then we meet up back here in, let's say, nightfall. It's about 3 right now. That work for everyone?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take the ninja. We'll go scope out.
Right.
I guess me and the Jet will go as a team as well.
Yeah, you and the Jet will be the ones getting a cover for one of you guys. And she kind of opens the doors to the back of the van. And she kind of stands there waiting for you guys to get out the van because it's her fucking van. And as you guys kind of step out, she closes the door again. She goes into. Mind you guys, nightfall is when you guys meet back. Nightfall is when you guys meet back at the island's bar. So, it's kind of for a second, we're gonna cut away from you. May, before we see what your character's doing, can you describe your character as much or as little as you want? Just so people can get an understanding of who you're playing.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So my character is named Lotus, but essentially she's just kind of a public figure who's trying to change things for the better, both of her own passions and also for other people. So that's about as much as I'm gonna say about her for now. Yeah.
Nice. So everyone, choose. I'm going to be posting. This will be the first time you guys see this. Because the map I use is generally the same map of Night City, but kind of changed because it's a bit earlier. I think a few things moved about. Makes sense in my head because it's a bit different. So here is the map of the 2060s Night City. This is Night City. I will also pin this. On the map you can see a bunch of numbers and icons and all the stuff where locations are and how they're marked up on the map and so on and so forth. And then they are divided into districts. So like Watson, Santo Domingo, Westbrook, Haywood, and the combat zone. May, Lotus is currently at a place called the Stars Theatre, which is number 17 on the map.
Okay.
The Stars Theatre is in Studio City. And she's currently at what would be like a really fancy networking event. It seems like it's very corporate, and it's so corporate that they're playing a nice bunch of jazz in the back. You know, everyone seems refined, a higher level of person, and you see a bunch of people in this kind of grand kind of hall, a massive chandelier, really fancy bar with a bunch of corporates, politicos, all of these people kind of hang around, and also other media stars and bloggers and people you may have seen before but never really interacted with. And as you're kind of hanging out, kind of just doing, you're trying to make a new blog post about Militech and Militech's kind of, how do I say it, experimental activities in the weapons sector. You're just kind of like, you're interested, you're like, oh, there's a bit of shady shit going on here. So you're just trying to schmooze with a lot of Militech's enemies, see if they have anything they can kind of tell you. And as you're kind of schmoozing and having your bubblies, all of this, a figure walks up to you, completely contrasting the whole vibe. Everyone else is wearing like a suit or dress, looking lovely, and this woman walks up to you and she is tattered. Looks like she just came from a fucking explosion. She's covered in soot, dust, and her hair's all frazzled. She's wearing all black, and sat next to her is this other girl wearing completely bright pink, and she is standing like a sore thumb. They walk up to you as if they know who you are, or at least they've heard of you from someone else. The woman who's covered in soot and dressed up in all black and white kind of walks up to you and goes, "Hey, You're Lotus.
Yes, I am. Who's asking?
Name's Roxy. I'm an associate of your fixer, Wolf. I kinda need someone who's pretty good at, you know, selling themselves and such. Ways that I need someone who can. It's kind of hard to kind of explain this in this kind of situation. I'm not comfortable with this eyebrow level of entertainment, let's call it. But I need some help, and don't worry, Wolf is willing to pay you, but it's a long thing. I'm gonna need you to come with us, and I'll explain it on the way.
I don't just do favors. I need to see some cash up front
Up
before I do
front?
anything like that. Up front.
Oh.
Because if I'm leaving this place, I came here for information, and I'm not going to leave if it's not worth my while.
Information. Who are you looking for information about? Maybe I can get you some information. Skip out on having to talk to these corporate types.
I suppose, but you know how I work. It's payment or nothing. I'm not leaving, and I'm not going to tell you anymore until I get that payment.
She kind of like says, "Hold the phone. Give me a second," and she kind of walks away with Kissy, and Kissy's kind of like, "We don't have money to pay her. What the? Well, ask her how much she wants. I think that's the best idea. No. Ask her how much she wants. We'll lowball her for a second, see if she can work with half of what she asks, and then when we come back, we'll try to work something out. You know, use your fast talk or whatever. Talk your way out of it." She kind of goes, "Okay, cool. Let's try that." And they both turn around and walk back up to you and goes, "Hey, Lotus, how much you thinking of getting up front? What's your typical kind of deal?"
Well, you mentioned information, so I'm intrigued. But I'd like to hear your offer first and see if it matches mine.
The moment you say that, they kind of stun like, "Oh fuck! Oh, I was expecting that answer. Ah shit!" They're kind of sweating a bit. They got like the anime stress fucking thing on their fucking forehead. Basically, they're all like, "Oh no, oh god." So they kind of look at each other and goes, "Okay, how about this? The job, typically, a typical job like this, most people know on the streets, pays about 500 typically."
Yeah.
So they're willing to pay up front half of that. So they're willing to pay 250 eddies up front. And on completion, they'll pay you the other half.
Alright, that's fine to me. But I am expecting said information that you offered me before, if I'm leaving as well, but I think that this is a good start, and I'm intrigued.
How about as an incentive of you doing the job well? Once it's gone well, once it's gone good, once it's done, then you get your information. Tit for tat, you know? Give me something, I give you something.
Okay, as long as you're gonna keep your word.
Hey.
Which is very rare, but we'll see.
I'm here to make friends, not enemies. Not too many of that anyways. Wait! So follow me! Into the car, let's go! And they kind of like try to walk out the front entrance, but I realize they snuck in here, so they're like, you go out there, we'll see you out there. We gotta go to the bathroom. They're definitely not trying to jump out of a little bathroom window. They definitely didn't sneak into this high establishment room. But yeah, you go outside, you kind of wait there for about a few minutes, and you see this fucking rinky-dink truck, this van just go, gonna park up in front of you. The door opens, like slides open, and says, "Get in." And you see the little girl, the one in pink, and like, "Get in, get in."
Yeah?
And as you get in, they kind of so they explain to you kind of the whole situation. They're looking for a guy. That guy kind of slipped out their fingers. and they're trying this kind of Trojan horse plan to kind of sneak in, and they want you to be the one who's basically selling to them. You're going to sell something. You'll discuss it when you meet the others, but you're going to be selling something. Obviously, it's not an actual thing you're selling, because in the back of the van is going to be everyone else. But once you guys sell it, go through, you're going to look for a guy, and they ping you the photo. Once you look for the guy, get out of there, go right back to the islands, hand them over, they'll take them to Tiger Claws, we'll get paid. No one has to die from Tiger Claw hands. It's kind of, they've updated you about. So, that's kind of what you're going to be preparing to do. So you're currently on the way to the rest of the folk. But while all of that happened, let's see what happened with the rest of you in that time frame. So, we're going to introduce another mechanic. It's called highs or lows. Basically, I ask you highs or lows. If it's over 50, out of a D100 roll, it's a high. If it's under 50, it's a low. You want to get the option I want. Basically, a 50-50 chance. So, the group of Shoxy and Jack, so the Jet and DJ Medical meet, highs or lows?
Let's go high.
Yeah.
You guys going highs?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is a 74. Do you guys want to go first, or do you want to go second?
Let's go first.
So, you guys are instructed to kind of come up with a cover for someone, for a way to get into this base for the Winter Dragons. So, you guys are kind of still sitting in the islands, kind of like in like a little booth in the, just so you get good vantage points of anyone coming inside. Also, you can have a private conversation. You guys, look, what kind of cover you think of getting going?
So are we going for the selling salt idea, or
Honestly, I think it's total shit.
yeah? I don't really know why they'd be wanting so much salt, but
I don't understand it myself.
surely there's something better we can set our guy up as.
Part of me is thinking I can make a call.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, but I mean, it's talking to my ex, but
It may, like, what does your ex have that they could offer us?
so my ex is quite influential in some circles, nomad circles.
Okay.
Nomads always have something that someone wants to buy. I mean, it's the only thing I've got.
Better than nothing.
You got
Are you
anything?
willing to do it?
I mean, I can do it. I just want paid and I want out of here.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Turned into a bit of a shit show now. Yeah, why don't we use the X?
Yeah, use the X. I've heard that before. I'm gonna make a call. I make a call to Solar.
The phone kind of, as it was with Wolf, kind of rings and rings and rings. But then you hear an answer. And before you hear a voice, you hear the burst of wind kind of flutter through the air. And as you hear the burst of wind flutter through the air, you also hear a voice just kind of go,
What you need help with this time?
Oh, Samantha. So good to talk to you too. Need a favor.
Huh? What's that?
You ever had any interactions with, the Winter Dragon?
No. Never heard of him.
Oh. Are you serious? It seems like you interact with those kind of people, or...
The Winter Dragon. What are they, some kind of boy band?
Okay, very funny. Right. What's the deal? I'm needing something here. Are you just pulling my leg, or what's this shit?
No, I'm not no, I'm not. I'm being dead honest with you. Right, I have no idea who these people are. What?
Okay, so Yakuza members.
Oh.
It's a Yakuza family. I'm trying to understand what they want. The too long didn't read of it is we needed to get a guy. They've got the guy. Now we need to get the guy back so I can get paid. Okay?
Have you talked with the matter recently? Or anyone from there?
With who?
The matter, the family. Remember that family?
Honestly, no. Been a while.
Shh.
You're my only hope. You're the only one that I know that would have some sort of dealings in any kind of circle.
Okay. Give me a second.
And she kind of puts the call on hold, and about like 6, 7 or so minutes pass. And eventually she kind of responds back again.
You there? Sorry for the wait.
Yep, still here.
There is something I have found out about your Winter Dragon.
Blah, blah, let's go.
Now you're the one, Craig. Anyways, Winter Dragons. The thing about them is, they're not the most... No, you've heard of the shipping company, Xiaomi Shipping.
Yeah, I just nod towards DJ Medical Meat like.
Xiaomi Shipping. It's a front for kind of dealings. But most of the time they have people there who are legitimate members of the company who have no idea of their illegal doings. They're kind of like the fall guys, you know, base you put up. So when shit goes down, everything falls down, they're the ones who get arrested. So it's there's probably some guys you can probably snatch up and assume their identity or whatever. Maybe that's the way you guys can get in. But it's like, I don't know. It's a long shot. But hey, that's all I got.
It's better than nothing. Better than the shit that some of the other people came up with. One of them said to sell salt. What's up with that?
Salt?
Don't ask.
Okay. Salt. Yeah. There is probably a Xiaomi Shipping kind of small office in Night City somewhere you can go to. Probably get a name or something, I don't know. Basically, that's probably your best bet. Get someone to cover as your Xiaomi Shipping. I could probably get them inside there.
Okay. Hey, thanks for this. I owe you another one.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that to the end of time, ain't it?
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
See you around, Jet.
Pleasure's always solar.
And she hangs up.
So, what did Miss X come up with?
Well, you know that shipping company you talked about?
Yeah, Xiaomi.
Yeah, the one that's the front for
The
all
white
this
guy.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, her idea is try and disguise herself as one of them. That we're giving them something that they want. Even if it's salt or whatever. Fuck that
Really
is.
not salt.
I don't know. Either way, it's probably the best thing we've got right now. We go in with the van, or whatever. We'll even see if we can find one of their vans. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's better than the shit that we've got.
See if we can snag some Xiaomi merch.
Why do you want merch?
I mean
Does it
to
even
dress
have
up
merch?
as that.
Oh. I was thinking they had bobbleheads or something.
Nah,
But,
man.
I mean,
They're not quite that that fashionable.
well, it's better than the shit that other people came up with, so it's something.
Yep. So Nerm, do I know where Xiaomi shipping is?
So Xiaomi shipping. Yeah, you can do a general like education check.
Mhm.
And I think your education's 11.
18.
Ooh, that's a professional check. This feat takes actual training, and the user can be considered a professional as skilled in their abilities. So that's a very good one.
Professional in Xiaomi shipping.
Yeah, you love Xiaomi shipping. That's the only thing
Got
you
all of
use.
there.
Only Xiaomi shipping. It's like little merch. It's like what the fuck. But like yeah. So you know on the main map you guys get, these are kind of like the bigger kind of names or places in the city. But all those small places aren't marked on the map. So Xiaomi shipping is that small. It's not marked up on the map. What you've know Xiaomi shipping is typically in East Marina in the Santo Domingo district.
Okay.
And East Marina and Upper Marina are both the docks of Night City. So you know that in that kind of area, you know specifically where it is because you got such a high roll. But you know, kind of in that area, it's there. So you could direct a taxi drive or something that place because you guys don't have. No, the Jet has a vehicle because he's a nomad. Oh yes, you do. Do you? I don't think we've chosen your vehicle, or did we choose?
No,
it?
we have.
Was it a bike?
No, I've got a car.
Ah, yes. I might have to give you a stat block for it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, you got a car. So, you can drive there. So please roll a favorite. Is a drive and vehicle.
12, so 16.
That is a difficult. So that's good. You drive normally. Actually, you had such good luck. You've not hit a single red light on your way there. Just green light after green light after green light.
Already on our way. Go us.
Like it's like you just zooming. And as you arrive there, you see that it's just like you're in Night City. Night City, as the closer you get to the city and corporate center, the taller the buildings kind of get. But you go to East Marina and you guys arrive at this kind of really tiny shop. It's almost like it's hiding in a little corner on the street. Most of these buildings are like 5 stories up. This thing is like a single story and has the width that can only fit like 3. Like it's pretty small. It's like it's very home. But you see this big neon sign at the front, on purple, and it has a mini logo on it. is just like a little, like, you know, the typical boat, like the triangle.
Yep.
But yeah, you go there, and you guys have arrived. So you